Hello and welcome back to Fenton Gaming Plays Divinity Original Sin Enhanced Edition. I'm your host Fenton. In this Divinity Original Sin Enhanced Edition walkthrough video, we're doing the Naked Truth side quest. Also, we're going to infiltrate a cult. In other words, we're going to get membership so we can enter the desert. As always, like, comment, and subscribe to my channel for more content like this. Do not forget to hit the notification bell so you'll be updated and more. So before I actually do start the next few steps, I'm going to go ahead and do a few recap steps at a few locations. So I'm going to start at the first location now. I am going to go ahead and show you where I did get the Naked Truth. I did during my first time when I was in Silverglen doing some side quest runs. Very important. You must make sure you do this last. Reason being is there's a side quest that can be locked out called Goblin Trouble. Yeah, that's the one from Lawrence. Anyways, that's the location where you start the Naked Truth, and there's a reward you will definitely get once you finish the Naked Truth. I'll be using that later on in the video. Still, once you get from Nadia, then speak to Brandon to get the Troll's Bounty in order to get that special ore. If you don't have either the Bloody Bag, like on my main character, or the Tenebrium skill. Yeah, make sure you do that side quest, because you're not going to advance in the Naked Truth unless you turn the ore. Yeah, don't be greedy, because two reasons. Number one, you'll get evidence that will incriminate Lawrence, number one, and number two, you'll actually get the skill so you can handle that ore, which is a good thing. So this is where you turn it in, and then Brandon will give you the note, and that note you'll need. I have it somewhere in my inventory, but still it'll be there. So for our next step, we're going to speak to Lawrence, and there'll be a spiritual and materialistic choice. Pick my choice in order to advance the next stage of the quest. So I'm going to go inside, do all the dialogue, then pick my choice. I'll return after.
Hello again, Your Grace. You what? The only brilliant solution you could come up with was to blow up the entire mine? Oh, why didn't I think of that myself? You've ruined each and all of us, you low-down, backbiting, rat-faced nincompoop. What'll I tell the men? Better yet, what'll you tell them? Go, be gone from my sight. But, Your Grace, I never... Oh, damn it all to hell in a handbasket. I can't do this anymore. Yeah, so the jig's up, eh? So what if I let those back-asswards yokels mine the Tenebrium? I paid them well enough. And if they got sick, it's no one's fault but their own. I'll tell you what. You keep this little factoid between us, and I'll make it worth your while. How's 1,000 gold sound? That's quite a heap of cash for nothing more than silence.
Lawrence's crimes amount to murder. No amount of money can absolve him of responsibility.
Indeed. This free market is in dire need of some regulation.
Well, be a saint if you like. Not all of us have that luxury. Business is a dog-eat-dog world. I wouldn't expect you to have learned much about reality at your little Source Hunter Academy.
Now we have the next stage by reporting into Nadia. Again, there's another choice, Compassionate versus Heartless. If you pick Heartless one, well, the quest will end. To me, you shouldn't do that. Pick my choice instead, the Compassionate one. What happens is we're going to follow Nadia. So what we're going to do is do that choice. I will return after that is definitely done and over with.
Do a salutoin, Hunter. What can I do for you? So, you are bringing results?
Let's show her the letter incriminating Lawrence.
At least Nadia will know exactly why her husband died and who's to blame.
You have letter from mining guild? Let me looking. They tell Lawrence to keep mining Tenebrium. They say they make him rich if he comply. The filthy pig. Oh. Mi voyagos al sia patrino domo sur la dorso del camelo kai riprochi si forte. I knew he was guilty. I knew he was to blame for Ben's death. Oh, I'll strangle him with my own 2 hands. Sebby, come quickly. Watch shop while mother put ghost of father to peace.
A lot of things are going to happen. First of all, there's a romantic versus pragmatic. If you let Nadia accept the bribe, the side quest will definitely end. If not, there's another stage where Nadia will get a riot going. And then there is vindictive and forgiving. Either one of those choices will advance the final step for Nadia. So I'm going to do all of this now.
So, Mr. Lawrence, it's true then. May Zalmoxes dry her socks on your mother's gravestone.
Oh, what are you going on about, you crazy old witch?
I know for truth you bring workers to mines to extract Tenebrium, and that you do it knowing they will die of rot. You greedy man. Malsata rapo. You kill them to fill your own pocket.
Look, you're confused. You're ranting. Clearly there's no reasoning with you, so what say you take this rather expensive token and agree to keep your little delusions to yourself?
1,000 gold for my husband's death. Tell me, source hunter, does this man bring me for an idiot? I would be appreciating your advice before I strangle him right here and now.
Nadia.
That's right. I'm sure all these miners will have more than a little to say to the man who effectively killed their comrades.
Yes, that is spirit. Too bad for you, Mr. Lawrence, High Priest of Illiterati. Remember my darling Ben, when mob rips you to pieces.
Wait. This is between you and me. There's no need to involve the rest of those cretins. They'll believe anything. Wait, Mrs. Nadia! Wait!
Friends, miners, listen close. You already knew this Lawrence was Greasy's snake. But now I have proof of his crime.
As corrupt as
I
a
know
sorcerer.
none forget so many who die of rot when Tenebrium was found. But do you know that Lawrence knew of rot and sent you and your brothers to mine anyway? He sent my
He's no
husband to
better
his
than a
death,
murderer.
and he sent you to yours.
Make the monster pay.
How
Oh,
is
Santa, please, you're a compassionate soul, are you not? You wouldn't let these pick-swinging apes swarm me, would you? I am a man of many mistakes and even more regrets, but surely no one deserves to be ripped to shreds by the masses.
Aye. You believe in the God,
so that Bonadoro Bravo?
One murder won't make up for another. These miners have no right to harm him.
He's no better than a murderer.
That's right. Killing Lawrence will make these miners his equal in the worst sense.
My savior, my friend. This will be the last anyone in Silverglen sees of Lawrence. That is my promise.
That man's a murderer. You'd see us let him free? Let him run off to the next village of saps to maim and murder for profit? You lot, you're lucky the whole of us can't hold a candle to your fancy enchantments, or you'd have to face us yourselves.
Mr. Lawrence.
I decided to be forgiving. It would have been the same amount of experience points, and it would lead the same path for Nadia. Yeah, vindictive, in other words, turning Lawrence over to the mob. What happens is a mob kills Lawrence, and of course, whoever drops on Lawrence, you get. The other way was Lawrence lives. Mob would be a little bit upset, but not enough to hit your reputation. What I'm showing you is a lot of traits I did gain. Yeah, this side quest is a whole bunch of traits. Like, for example, spiritual versus materialistic, Pragmatic versus Romantic, Compassionate versus Heartless, and Vindictive versus Forgiving. So if you're looking for those trait boosters, this side quest does have it. So as always, when you're looting a house up, close the door and loot everything up in sight. Lawrence will not be here for the remainder of the game now because he's skipping town. That's why you want to do the Goblin Trouble one first before actually advancing the next step. Let me try to read that. Yeah, read everything, like for example these books, so this way you learn some new recipes instead of experimenting. So once I am done looting this place up, at this point everybody, you should loot this place up. No Lawrence, go ahead and do so. You can even get the key to the office if you decide to do the Troll's Bounty side quest and then turn the Goblin one, but you haven't advanced into the mines yet. Alright, I am done looting. It's time to go ahead and turn this in. The reward itself is alright in one form, but another form, it is totally worth it. I'll explain what the other form is. Still, this is a very easy side quest to do. I'll probably say is to tie in the other stuff. Like for example, the Troll's Bounty one, it will take about exactly 10 to 15 minutes. If you've already done all that, I'll probably say under 10 or 15 minutes. So let's go ahead and turn this in now.
Justice at last for my darling! Oh, since we avenge him, I will, how you say, slip like smooth for rest of my days. Soon we will return to homeland and throw great party in Ben's honor and yours. Oh, my knight in shining garter. Take whatever you like from shop, my friend. It is least I can doing for you. I told you you'd be.
Please, Mara. Must you bother me at every turn?
With that, the Naked Truth is complete, done and over with. So we have free rights to the shop. There's a book I'm about to go ahead and loot up and read. This book is for infiltrating the Immaculates that's in the town. Reason being, I did not visit the temple at all because I want to make sure I complete this side quest. Yeah, you're going to need a total of 2 books to get the answers for in order to join the Immaculates. Yeah, you're infiltrating them. This side quest, The Naked Truth, will actually give you one of them. You could have done was stole the book, then went inside the temple and just did the answers. However, you'll miss out on so many experience points. Yeah, you see, I'm almost like halfway to level 15. I would have missed out on that. As always, I always give people advice. In Divinity Original Sin 1, Enhanced Edition, or the original version, do every side quest as you can. If you do not, you'll be 9 out of 10 times under-leveled, and you will be beaten down. And besides, I mean, doing this side quest after finish the other ones is totally worth it. I mean, you're looting up the shop, and if your barter skill is really up there, you could seriously make some nice gold. That's how I get some of the pickaxes in case I do need to mine like crazy. Let's check there. Alright, nothing else is there. There's an old cleaver, 9-inch nails. Those are actually pretty good for certain boots. If I think I remember right, it was, I think you create the boots and then you add 9-inch nails to it, and then you make snowshoes. That makes you immune to slipping. If you're tired of slipping and falling, however, towards the end of the game, you're not going to slip and fall much. Just trust me. And I'm going to go ahead and loot up the next room. Yeah, the chest that was, I'll say it, red is now white, or it's to say normal color. We can loot everything up. I forgot to get those shields. I'll get those off screen or something. So let me grab everything else here. And yeah, we'll get Nadia's cellar key without any problem. Before this side quest, you could have done was just cast invisibility, then go crazy on the looting. Alright, another way to make a steel bar. And we have access to her basement. Yeah, we're going to loot that up like crazy. So let me go ahead and do that. Now this rat is just going to tell you, basically it was related to the Naked Truth side quest. That's all it is. That's why I'm not going to interrupt it at all. And yeah, do loot everything up in the basement. Kind of wish there was a pause button so this way I could talk and pause, but yeah, they don't do that. Can get a little bit annoying in this game to try to talk to animals, but oh well. And yeah, see, that's just the Naked Truth information. So I'll probably say it. Finish up looting. After you're done looting, you want to head to the temple. I'm gonna be heading to the temple soon. I want to make sure I loot everything up. I'm not gonna come back to this area. Well, I'll still be in Silverglen, but not this part. Let's just check, see if Lucky Charm kicks in. Alright, another sword to sell, some logs. I'll definitely use that in the future. I thought that was one of those books. Oh, ooh, Shadow Step. Oh, that is a nice skill to have. I think Jahan already learned it or something. If not, he'll learn it at level 15. Yeah, level 15 opens up everything. Swords, one-handed for the most part, except for one to super enchanted ones are starting to get useless. Yeah, the super enchanted ones you want to make at level 20. I think it's Swords of Plains. You get really it's a really powerful weapon. But the other ones, yeah, not so much. Maybe the Buffalo Saber, that's a nice one. Let's go ahead and climb up. I'm going to go ahead and do some shopping and then head towards the temple. Next stop, we're going to infiltrate the Immaculate. So here's the deal here. You're going to need exactly 2 books. We already have one. The other one we'll actually get in the Immaculate's temple in Silverglen. So this way things will be much easier. So all you want to do is exhaust all dialogue options like I am until you get the point you're given the book. Yeah, the other book will be given to you. So that's like great news there. So what I'm going to do is talk to this guy, so this way I get the book. Afterwards, I'll go over the 2 books. I'll return after this is done.
Welcome be, O seeking souls, to this holy house of Immaculates. I am Loic, enlightened one among Immaculates, spokesman for the holy conduit, as she is spokesman for the goddess herself. Hers is the blood. Then it shall be my pleasure to answer them. We are the chosen ones of the goddess. The benedictions of the blood render our bodies and spirits unblemished, for such is her mercy, that we may all become part of the sacred soul. And you too, Seeker, could become one such part. The conduit, yes. She, the most exalted of all, second only to the goddess. It was she who brought us first her divine words, then her divine will, a will made real in blood. Truly, though, she is quite beyond your concern, O wandering soul. She stands so very high above your humble station. The goddess is the light and life of all. Corrupt is the world that generations of men and beasts have left behind, but immaculate it may be once more, cleansed in the blood of the unworthy. The few, the proud, the enlightened, theirs will be her kingdom. When red has run until no red is left, a paradise we will have shapen, and the goddess will dwell among us. You find yourself in the goddess's temple, therefore it follows she wants you to take the true path. So here, have this hallowed tome, read it, absorb the wisdom within, then find the second part and do with it the same. If an immaculate you want to be, a test of knowledge shall be your first step towards enlightenment.
Now that we have both books, the first one from the Naked Truth via the honest method, unless you don't want to do that side quest, then you can steal it, and the other one from the guy. So anyways, I'm going to give you probably like a few seconds to check out each of them, put the pause on them for the answers if you do not want to go ahead and use my answers. Anyways, this one's not bad at all. And yeah, you definitely need to do this in order to move on with the main story quest that involves the Immaculate. So I just decided to read the first one now. I'm going to the second one. Once I am done with the answers, I'll tell you where you all need to go. So let's go ahead and start the process. I will return after this is finished.
The goddess is the word. Through the conduit she speaks, and through me her wisdom is repeated. How may I enlighten you? Then it shall be my pleasure to answer them. do you hold it to be true, O Seeker, that you are ready to be tested? A most sacred trio of queries shall I put before thee, but even if thou falterest but a single time, unworthy will thou be deemed of the goddess's love. Blessed be your willing spirit. We commence. Premise the first. In honor of the goddess, that which was stellar must become sanguine. Correct?
Correct.
Agreed. That is correct.
Premise the second. The blood of the greater should be used in service of the lesser, so that balance may be achieved. Correct?
Incorrect.
Yes, that is incorrect.
Premise the third. Only those who have partaken in the spilling of blood and thereby created the stone that lives, the stone soaked with blood, may be called an immaculate. Correct?
Correct.
Agreed. That is correct.
Most gratifying. Oh yes, most exemplary indeed. You have understood the words of the goddess, and I deem you worthy of her true test, of the true trial that shall make you an immaculate. To become an immaculate, you must experience both the goddess's bane and her boon. Leave Silverglen and take the western path. Follow it to where the winds howl and a great skull looms within the rocks. There you will find it, the hollow and the true trial within. Immaculate guards bar the way, but tell them you have my blessing and they shall let you pass. But take utmost care. The road is beset with horrors, and your mettle will be truly tested before you've even set foot within the goddess's trial. You've got the look of one tested and ready for such a challenge. I bid thee good luck.
For thee, O Holy One!
I shall await you in the chamber of
Let me
blood.
spill blood for thee, O Holy One!
All we have to do is just meet the priest guy in the desert. Yeah, that one temple area. We're not going to do that just yet. What we're going to do right now is just go ahead and shut the door. So, you want to do is, if it's all clear, loot everything up. About that basement, we cannot go through it yet until we actually finish parts of the story. When we get to that road, I'll point what's inside. Well, change that. I'll show you all what's inside. This book, what I just read, just tells you once you're a member of the cult, basically. Yeah, I'm calling the Immaculates the cult. Or a cult. It just tells you all that. So anyways, it is time to go west. Yeah. Now, if you went to west before you were stopped by the cultists, you couldn't go through unless it's violence. Well, I'm going to show you how to do it very peacefully. All you have to say, you got the guy's blessing, and that's it, which we did. We'll go through it there very peacefully. Now, there is a shop beyond the cultists, which is a goblin. You could go ahead and shop there now. But if you want more information from the said goblin, then all you need to do is just go ahead and either play the RPS game, Hope You Win, or the bribing one. I decided to bribe since I had enough money thanks to Nadia's shop. So what I'm going to do all this stuff. I'll return after everything else is done and definitely over with. So I'll see you all at the goblin shop.
In her holy name, halt! You shall not tread upon this immaculate road. Has rot taken your ears? I say this is an immaculate road. Only those blessed with Loic's sanction may pass here. Ah, you have passed the test. That means you must be on your way to the true trial. Congratulations, Initiate. You are more than welcome to proceed. Be on your guard, though, for vicious creatures crawl upon the sands. Find the skull of stone, but don't stray any further unless you wish to face foes greater than those that haunt most dreamscapes. It pleases me to suppose that one of your strength and ability may soon join our ranks. Future friend. Yeah. I believe you stand a fair chance against the trials that await you.
What have you got stashed in here, Mrs. Cottontail? I suppose we'll be spared the troll toll this time around.
Better a toll than being spun into dinner.
Out of the way, human scum! Your stink is making my eyes sting! I wouldn't make an enemy of Kadreska's pigskin unless you fancy being swarmed by the legions of eight-legged friends I have at my beck and call. If you're not interested in purchasing the finest goblin wares in Rivellon, I'd prefer to go somewhere your stench can't insult me. Yes, Pigskin, they run this territory, except the goblin village, of course. But I can no fool well how to deal with the Spider Queen. Quite a valuable piece of knowledge in these parts, as you'll come to find out. Though I suppose a sack of gold, the weight of 1,300 coins, might put me in the mood to share. What I'd do for a strong disinfectant right about now? Well, I have my gold, so here's your information. The Spider Queen is not so different from any other monarch. That is to say, Ratbelly, that she loves a little sweet talk.
This is the Goblin Shop, so basically it sells random items. Unfortunately, I don't have no immunity to slow. That sucks. However, I'm going to buy this so I can make a book in the future. So coming up will be reactions, so I'm going to let all that roll on. After that will be a nice recap.
I'd love to set mother upon this cruel hiss beast.
She'd merely turn away. Even a rabid bear knows better than to poison itself with goblin flesh.
A tempest of dust! What happened to the lush forests of Locula?
These high plains seem a far more treacherous landscape.
Days they drag their souls through fields of dust. Feet fret through fields unfamiliar.
And gathered long the dregs of empires o'erturned, to rest in shadows of black suns. Curse this time-consuming tempest. Braving it is like wading waist-deep through quicksand. The clock ticks on mercilessly while we advance at a slug's pace.
Yes, I had to let that roll on. That was pretty funny with Jahan. So anyways, here's a recap for this video. I finished up the Naked Truth side quest, got a nice book out of it. Joined the cult, wink wink, well really just infiltrating it. After all that, arrived here finally at the desert. In our next Divinity Original Sin Enhanced Edition video, we're going to be fighting in the desert. Well, this is it for my Divinity Original Sin Enhanced Edition walkthrough, the Naked Truth side quest, and more video. This is Lord Fenton signing off. Thank you for watching and have a great day or night. Please stay safe. Please subscribe to my channel for more content like this. If you like what you see, then pick my suggestions on the upper left hand corner or YouTube suggestions on the bottom left hand corner. Have a great day or night and do enjoy the barbecue.